today. It is so hot outside, and sad news is I'm headed to go sit outside. I think I'm not in the shade. Going to the ball game, which is why I'm in my Cardinals outfit. All right. I wanted to apologize just because I hate that I'm having to do it this way. Um, it's just been me coming in really quick with these very quick videos because we've been out of town. And when we're out of town, especially coming to our hometown, it is nonstop. And we don't even get anything done at our own house. I was hoping to do, to have enough time to do a little bit of decor fall. Not going to happen. We had the birthday party the first night or afternoon, and then that went on till evening, and then yesterday was Sunday church, and then I took my daughter-in-law. It was her birthday that day, so then we went out to lunch and shopping, and she's not big on shopping decor, so I helped her with that, and then we got back to her house and kind of did a little styling, very little, but it was really impactful. And I wish I could have recorded that, but everything is just go, go, go. Then I went and babysat for my other daughter-in-law and son because they weren't feeling well, but I was only helping out for like an hour. And then I went to church for that special worship service, which was amazing. And then I came home and ate dinner. I think I ate something. Probably I did. I have to rethink my food in a second. I went to bed, and then today we had a business meeting, and then I needed to get my video for today edited and uploaded, which the internet here is slow and it's still uploading, so I apologize. It's there. It should come up sometime while I'm at the ball game, I guess. And now we're going to the ball game, and we'll go home tomorrow, and that's a travel day, which is 4 hours. So I'm just telling you, it's really tough. That's to do this. I would love to have waited and done another video like the real videos instead of a live, but uploading them requires, I can only upload one video at a time anyway, and I can't be here. So, all right, now, all that said, I want to just recap. We're on day 8. Let me think. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're on day 8. So for those of you who are just trying this for 10 days, you've almost got it in the pocket. How good for you. I have gotten some amazing reports, and I encourage anybody who's struggling at all with the zero carb to read some of them. There's a diabetic on there whose blood sugar has been excellent for I think she was on it for 3 days, so 2 days. That's like quick results. My husband wanted me to say something because he kind of wasn't on it, was on it before and wasn't on it. And he said, when he cheats and he eats carbs, he ends up craving the carbs, and it's very hard to get off. And some of you have said you've been on it before and you've fallen off and you have a hard time getting back on. My advice to you always is going to be start with a really good fast. The longest intermittent fast. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but if you do, start with the longest intermittent fast that you can, and it will be a head start in feigning off your need and desire for carbs. Pardon me, my nose itches. I hate to do that on camera, but I'm doing it. Okay. What if I'll start with today as far as food goes? What did I do? We went to a meeting scheduled for 9:30. Neither of us ate. On our way home, we thought, I had to get right to work on a video, and my husband had to go do something for his mother. So we went through Arby's, and I thought I was ordering a burger. I was disappointed when it came out in a bag and it was in a styrofoam cup. And I'm like, what? I got home. I took a picture of it, but unfortunately, I can't share pictures when I'm doing a live. At least the way I'm doing them. There's probably a way to do it, but it requires more setup or something. So it was a hunk of meat of shredded, or not shredded, but thinly sliced Arby's meat. It was a good plate full. It was a nice amount, but I was still hungry. So what did I eat? Because I ate something before I went to sleep. Oh, I had a couple of diet jellos. I had two. That's how hungry I was. And that was probably around noonish. And then I was so exhausted after doing the video, I fell asleep. And I don't think it has anything to do with my carbs. I just think it has to do with the schedule we're on, because I was up at 7 this morning. And so then I got up and I was still hungry, and I still had some wings left over. So I ate about 3 or 4 wings. And we're going out to the ball game. And so if I'm hungry, which I might be, I'm either going to get a brat or a burger, something, meat like that. They actually sometimes have pulled pork there too. That's my plan. And I'll probably have a diet soda. I'm not big on alcohol anyway, but a lot of people like to have a beer at the ball game. Our ballpark only serves Budweiser products, and they give me headaches, have always. So I've never been able to have a beer at the ballpark. Okay. How am I feeling? Otherwise, I feel amazing, you guys. I feel so good. And this is weird. I'm just going to say it. The clothing industry has been changing our sizes for years. If you're somebody who sews, or if you go and get, hey, you're going to be in a wedding and you go to a bridal place, they still go by the sizes of way back. Maybe theirs have started to change a little, but not enough. So let's say you're a size 8. You go into the bridal shop, you're going to be a 14 or a 16. So I told you I was feeling like I had lost weight. I've typically been wearing size 6s. I'm in size smalls most of the time at my daughter's store, even when I put on a few pounds. I wasn't before Carnivore. I was in larges, just so you know. I was, and I was doing probably size 10, size 12s. So quickly you can see results to get down to a size 6. But I put on a dress to go to church, and I said, it's old. It's really old. It's cute, but it's really old. And I asked my husband, I said, can you see what the tag is in this? Because it was not as loose as I thought it should be. And he said, it's a 10. And I thought, oh my gosh, here we go again. I don't know what year that dress was made, but you get this false sense of security. I think I don't know, is this the food industry combined with the fashion industry? I don't know, but there's this thing they know psychologically that if you have to go up a size, you're just not going to buy as many clothes. So, or maybe I could even see it getting to a point where everything's just small, mediums, and larges, or extra smalls and XLs, etc., just so people don't have those numbers. I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, since I worked at Chico's, that was their reasoning for their different sizes. A size 1 is a size 8-10. Then they have a size 0.5. And then they have a size 0, which is size 6. And then they have 0-0, because my mother used to wear that size. And there's not a lot of people in the world that are 0-0s anymore. So anyway, sorry to get off on that, but I just it's interesting tidbits because it's all related to our weight. So I'm just kind of saying, golly, a lot of you are disappointed that I'm not cooking. I just don't have time right now. As you know, I'm leaving again. I've hardly been home for even 4 hours, and we're leaving again, and then I'll be on the road tomorrow. So this is a lot how my life is, especially in the summer. Once school starts, and my husband goes back to doing some work at the schools, our schedule slows down as a couple, and traveling and all the things that we do. And I cook more. And even though our 10 days is going to be up, I will come back. But here's what I'd ask you to do. And I say it again, the lives are at a different place on at least if you go to my channel, the lives that I'm doing, which are vertical, are in a different place than the videos. So try to read everybody's comments. I think I only read one. I think I read that Liz had made the egg casserole and said it was delicious. And I don't know if anybody else has eaten it, but let me know. And then post what you're eating, post any symptoms or anything that has gone away. And probably, let's see, if this is day 8, so Wednesday is the last day, I think we'll recap. If I'm able to, I'll recap on Thursday with you guys. And we'll kind of talk about, who wants to go on and who said, yeah, this is not for me. And maybe we'll consider the next step because I'm not getting off of it. I know better. I've been on it before for too long to know the benefits for me. And so, I'm going to share it. Since this is live and I have a few minutes, I'm going to share this too. My husband and I were talking about this, and maybe I already shared this, and I'm sorry if I have. When I'm on a pace like I have been for the past few days, I'm not real clear on what I've just said to you in a live because somebody's waiting on me to go blow out candles or do something else. But we were talking about when, I feel like I have said this, but when we were on MetaFast and we would sit in a restaurant somewhere and we'd watch somebody get a load of baked potato. That was one of I think I would almost rather have had a baked potato than a slice of cake. Or if I smell fried onions and potatoes in a diner, oh my gosh, these are things that I love. I was a potato girl, and I literally would look at that after being off of it for so long and not one twinge of, oh, I wish I could have that. I'm just so deprived, because I'm saying this for you. If you're new at this and you're thinking it's so restricted, don't you miss stuff? Trust me, after you've been on it for a while, you do not miss those things. I literally would watch people with the big desserts coming and putting a big chocolate or ice cream in their mouth, and I felt bad for them. I felt like that is so not good for your body. And, I just felt so bad for them. It doesn't matter what their weight was. It's not about weight. It's about what I knew it was doing to their insulin. And speaking of that, I didn't get through this completely, but Dr. Boz was being interviewed by 5 Minute Body. So that's the YouTube channel, 5 Minute Body. And as I've said to you before, Dr. Boz can be a little cerebral. She's a doctor, and she's really into being really up there. But it's the title of the video, you can find it easily, is something like eat butter for a day. Only butter for a day. And I think what she's experimenting with, she's not carnivore, she's keto, but she does a lot of her own research, and what she was talking about is insulin levels and insulin resistance. And she also stops in that video and talks a lot about cholesterol, because a lot of people are doing cholesterol issues, saying I can't do it because my cholesterol is too high, or I have to worry about my cholesterol. And she talks about crystallizing, how cholesterol gets crystallized and stuff. It's not from eating fat, it's from insulin resistance. So I really highly recommend going and watching that. All right, if you've got questions, pop them in the comments. I don't know, I always look at these things. I don't know where all these comments go that I'm seeing, because one of you, my friend, and she's like, what's wrong with these people that put these comments in? I never see them after the live is off, but they're so ridiculous. They're nice. These are not bad ones. They're nice. But golly, these little people need a life. All right, friends. I am so glad I got to spend some time with you. Can you root for the Cardinals tonight? I haven't gotten to see a game. You know what they've done? All these baseball leagues and maybe football and all of that too, they've taken all of their stuff off of what used to be free channels. I was picking up the wings I ordered in a restaurant bar the other night where they had the TVs on. I'm like, oh, there's the Cardinals, 0-0 in Minnesota. And I got home and I said, oh, let's find it. And it was going to be $51 a month for my son to watch it on Sling. And it's like, that's crazy. It's cheaper to go to the bar and have a club soda or a beer and watch the game there. It's just not okay. So that's my little rant on this. Has nothing to do with it. All right, you guys, I am going to check in very likely just like this tomorrow. And then on day 10, I should be able to connect with you on a real video. Not that this isn't a real one, but you know what I mean. I'll see you guys. Don't forget, I have a decorating video uploading now. It should be on sometime this evening, and I'm sorry about it, but we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.